Welcome to Boesen the Florist, and I'm Jane. Today I'm showing on how to make a clutch or round bouquet. This is a very popular style of bouquet nowadays for younger brides and younger generations. In a clutch bouquet, you don't need to look it's so round or moundy. You have to pick some flowers according to your choice, but different textures and shapes makes your bouquet looks more interesting and beautiful. I pick white hydrangea, white mini callas, white stocks, and white roses. And the first thing you have to do is strip all the leaves of the hydrangea. You can leave a few, like the smaller one, and you do all of the stems. If you prefer to have greens in there, that's fine too, but the cleaner the better for a bouquet. And same thing with the stalks. You have to strip all the stems just like that. So when you put together, you're not holding this bunch of leaves. Just keep stripping like this. And then the rose, you have to take out the outside petals to look more fresher looking. And also it gives more the white color when you take out the outside petals. And just do it like as it is. And also take out the leaves. And thorns. Some roses don't have thorns. So make sure you take out the thorns so we are not holding a stem of thorns. So all these flowers already, all the leaves already stripped out. So all you have to do is to put all this hydrangea together. I use 3. It's nice to use odd numbers in making a bridal bouquet because it gives you a better shape. So start clutching these 3 hydrangea together. And what you do is use the hydrangea as your filler and start putting the roses in between the blooms of the hydrangea. And you move it around. Make sure you put your roses to be seen all around. And you just start putting them in between the blooms. And this hydrangea serve as the filler. And just put it in between the blooms of the hydrangea and make sure you can see it all around, not just looking in one side. Because a bridal bouquet needs to be seen on all sides and needs to be round. And then you start putting also in the middle. Make sure you tuck in there the roses so they're not sticking out that far. And then after that, you put the stocks. The stocks gives a different texture because it has that pointy shape. And then you put it also all around, just like this, in every spots that you see that you think that needs to be filled in. And then you put one in the middle. Make sure it's equally distributed all around. And then after that, you can add the calla lilies. And as you see, the calla lilies had a different shape from the roses. And this gives your bouquet a little bit more interesting and a little different. Put it some on the side. And you always find a space, as I said, you can move the hydrangea blooms. Be careful putting your flowers in between the blooms not to break the stem of the hydrangea. And here is the finished bouquet. And then all you have to do is to trim the stems. It depends on how long you want the stem. So you can keep it long or you can keep it short. But make sure they're even. It's nicer to look at even than they're in different sizes. So, and then after that, you use this baby green tape, and you can find this to any flower shop or wholesalers. You can just ask them about you want something for your bridal bouquet, a tape that you can use for your bridal bouquet to keep your flowers together. So you just put it around the stem and just put it around just to hold the flowers. And you can tape as much as you could if you want to, but I choose not to put a lot of tape. And you can just cut in there. And then after that, you find a nice ribbon that match with your dress. If you're wearing a white dress or an ivory, then use the same type of color of ribbon to wrap the stem of your bouquet. And it's also your choice of color, so it doesn't really matter, but it's nice to match the color of your dress. So you can put the same like the tape, you can just twist it around the stem. And you can cover the stem, the whole stem if you want, but I prefer to show a little part of the stem to look more natural. And then you cut the ribbon and make sure you use a sharp scissor. And then you can just fold it at the end so it's not showing the rough edges, and secured it with a corsage pin so your ribbon is not going anywhere. 2 is enough, but if you want it more in there, you can use more than 2. And make sure you put the pin inside the stem. This is your finished product, and thank you for watching Boesen the Florist, and make sure to remember us for your event.